Ha. So if you're here about the DHF, Decentralized Hedge Fund, the future is here, and the future is right here in our face. What is this all about? If you haven't seen this, I call it an advanced savings account because there's really not much you can do with it. And at the beginning of the process, then all you can do is put your money in, and you're going to get at least 9 to 10%, sometimes more, every single month. And if you don't take anything out, then that could be compounded month to month to month. And so if you know anything about compound interest, then you know that that could get kind of crazy after a while. And so just speaking of compound interest, let's uncover compound interest for a second. Let's go over here and let's actually dive into what I call our compound interest world. I'm going to let me do a new tab and just go straight to it. Compound interest. So there's a calculator that I actually use, but it's been a while. And it's right there. All right, so we're going to, and I like to use the one that I use all the time so I don't get confused. All right, so this is what I want you to see. This is how cool this is. If you haven't discovered the power of DHF, then you may be thinking, because it took me about 5 months to figure it out, but I think I've figured it out by now that this is a powerful platform. And if you really want to benefit from DHF, then you might want to take a look at what I'm about to show you, like really zone in on it. All right, so if our initial balance is, let's say, because I think I got about 5,000 or 6,000 in right now. All right, and every month they're giving us, it's been averaging out to be about 11%. So let's say we get 11%, and that's on a monthly basis. Okay, so how many months would we like to do that? Let's say 24 months. Okay, and so it's going to be in years. Okay, all right, we're going to show it in months though, so you'll see it on a monthly basis. No more deposits, just 6,000 period for 24 months. How much would we actually accrue? Okay, so in 24 months we would have a total $73,434. That would be a 249% increase. Now, let's go down here. So every month you can see what happens when you put in 6,000. That first month you get 660. Okay, so that now that balance now is 6,660. That 6,000 is not what that is based on. It's based on that new amount, right? That's your compound. Now that thing compounds, you get another 11%, and now you're getting 732, right? So now you got the 660 plus 732 gives you the 1392. And so instead of it being the 6,600, now you have 7,300, and the 11% is calculated based upon that new amount. Right, so you can start to see this thing adding up pretty good. And so here's what's amazing, right? There is no account out there that's giving you $600 just in interest alone on your principal. The next month they're giving you 732. The next month they're giving you 813. The next month they're giving you 900. By the fifth month they're giving you $1,000 in interest every single month. At least 1,000 and up. That is crazy. So within 5 months, you're at $10,000 in your account, right? Not touching it. There's no reason to touch it. It's a savings account for a reason, right? So you just leave it and let it grow. So after 5 months, you hit 10,000. What happens after 10 months? 17,000. Now, by the end of the year, you're at $20,000. And now monthly interest is $2,000. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that don't even make $2,000 a month. and you're making it in interest because you were smart enough to get into this particular program called DHF. Now, what happens on that second year? Look at that. $2,000, $2,500. Within 4 months, you're at $3,000 a month in interest, right? You're at $31,000. By 10 months, you're at $4,700 in just interest alone. $48,000 accrued, and you're at what, 12, 18 months. But then at 24 months, you have $6,000 interest, and then obviously that 24th month, $7,000 in interest alone. Yeah, it's true. And then you're at 66,000, and then you wind up with $73,000 in 2 years, and you started with $6,000. So what if in the next week, what's this, September? All right, so within the next week, by September 15th, let's say I take mine and I say, you know what, I want to really take this thing to the next level. I put in another 4. Okay, same information, and we do this for, let's say, 24 months. 24 months. So I put in 10,000, 11% interest for 24 months. Let's see what that looks like. 122,000. Okay, and so we know that was 73,000 for 6,000 in 24 months. So obviously, if you double that, it would be 134, right? Or what, 140? No, 146. So 146. So we knocked that down to 10,000. We didn't quite double it, right? We knock it down to 10, and so we're at 122,000. So if it's 122,000, what does it look like the first year? Okay. So for instance, September 2021, I start off with 10,000. By the end of the year, which is September 2022, I should hit 34,000 by the end of within 1 year. Okay. Now, what happened before, right? That first year with the 6,000, we got to about 20,000 in that first year. But what happened that second year? This is what compound interest blows you away. That second year, it seemed like it just accelerates, right? So if you want to plan out a savings account with DHF, I would say plan a 2-year strategy, right? Because that first year is going to give you a chunk of change, but that second year is going to accelerate your savings account like it's on steroids. Mind blown, right? Because by the end of the second year, you're at 122,000. You're getting $10,000 in interest. Can you imagine? 10,000 in interest? You're getting 3,000 in interest right here. 4,000 in interest. Just within 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So in 16 months, you're getting $5,000 in interest. That's crazy. Your account is at 53,000 because you deposited 10,000, and now you 5x your savings. Man, that's crazy. And it's been around for years, and it's not going anywhere. So out of all of the platforms, which one would you rather have your funds in, knowing that it's safe? Come on, guys. Track record is tight. All right. So if you want that information, I can email that to you. I can get the link. Boom. You got it. So this is the Decentralized Hedge Fund. Do I need to go through like a piece by piece on this thing? Do I need to scroll down and say, oh, some special features? This is a great program. Cryptocurrency investment. This is the right time for that investment. For every referral, you get $20. Every time you make a withdrawal or deposit, anyway, there's like a 1% fee or something like that. I mean, that's it. This is it. This is the simplest blockchain and AI based trading platform called Decentralized Hedge Fund that you're going to ever make money with. It is that cool, that simple, that awesome. So guess what? Since January 2021, we're at 265% return on our investment. How crazy is that? Well, that's really what it's all about. Boom. So here's what my account looks like. I have about 4,000 in my balance. So like I said, if I want to get to the 6,000, I put 2,000 more in there, and then I'm at the 6,000, and I let that ride and maybe go with the 10,000. Totally doable. I'm really thinking about doing that because I'm about to take money out of another account called Manifest FX, right? I got about 4,000 over there. So I can take that out because I'm not interested in that program at all. And so I might as well take that out and put it over here and go ahead and maximize this particular opportunity. I looked at my Litecoin account and my Exodus wallet, and it's been doing rather well. Fortunately, I've gotten that to where I want it. I got about 35 Litecoin. So I'm really excited about this opportunity here with the DHF. I totally forget about it, and then boom, it hits me like, oh yeah, I forgot. Let me go back over there. And so I have to continually remind myself that this exists and people are making crazy money with this program. So they do have a Telegram chat, so you can kind of visit that and catch up on some of the crazy stuff that's going on with this. That's like, wow, it's phenomenal. People are looking for things to do. They're creating opportunities within here because it's so simple. There's no fluff. There's no flash. It's just simple earning compound interest on your funds. Bam. That's it. Nothing flashy. But you can see, this is the back office, and, I'm going to, I always say this. I got 11 people active and there are 24 inactive. Can you picture that in your mind for a second? This is a savings account. So wait a minute. Let me think right quick. I go to US Bank. I go to Bank of America. I go to Chase Manhattan, Barclays. I go to a bank and I say, I want to open up a savings account. Oh, okay. Come right in there, Mr. Fred Jenkins, or, Larry Poole, or, whatever that person's name is. And I hope that's nobody's name, but if it is, hey, I'm not talking about you, so don't worry about it. So, okay, Mr. Blue, I see that you have a job. I see that you have income. I see that you have ID. Okay, great. Fill this out. So you fill out the information. And then you hand it back to them, and they say, "Hey, you can, all you need is $5 to open up the account, and boom, you're good, sir." And you go to the counter and you look at them and say, "I would like to open up this account. Here's my documentation. I've already been verified by the gentleman over there." And they say, "Okay," and they're waiting, and you're standing there at the teller, and nobody's doing anything. Picture yourself, 24 people standing at a teller at a bank. There's a line, and there's 24 people standing, fill out the paperwork, and they do absolutely nothing but hold up the line. That is ridiculous. Do you understand? This is only serving a purpose for people to put money in and to get a return. Why would you sign up to a platform that pays you when you put money in and pays you dividends to get on the back end of that? Why would you sign up and do nothing? What is the purpose of signing up to this platform if you're not going to put money in so you can get money out? This is the easiest platform in the world to do that with. So I say to anybody that's on the inactive, those 24, please, if you know anybody like you, tell them do not, absolutely do not come to any platform that I have and put their name in, because they have proven they will do absolutely nothing. Okay? All right. Thank you. Please pass that on to your friends and family if you know people that are within these 24 that signed up here, because they are considered inactive. So picture a bank with tellers, and at the counter there are people standing there, and on their backs it says inactive, because they are doing absolutely nothing for anybody. The system is just being bogged down with inactive. Okay, I think I'm off of that now. No, I do not like or care that somebody would sign up just because. You're doing me no favors by signing up and doing absolutely nothing. You're serving no purpose here. Okay. Right. This account actually has some referrals, which are these 11 people that took action, and they're probably earning money now. And if they took action earlier this year, they would probably have made about 265% on whatever their deposits were. Okay. In the last month, they made 12%. And in the month before that, they made 13. Well, anyway, 12%. The company made 13. We made 12. Or the platform, because we don't know who's behind it. I've withdrawn about 143, and the total deposits has been 3,000. I've earned 1230. Therefore, my balance is 4,108. So yes, I have deposited this much. So okay, all right. I will look for a time that I can get this to the 10 grand that it deserves to be, and we're going to rock and roll with that. All right. So one day I'll withdraw, but I'm really trying to build this up. So why I don't want to take money out if I'm building it up. That's the point of a savings account, is to save. All right, guys. Since they're paying me, every month, 12%, I'm going to leave it in there as long as I can. All right. All right. So until next time, we will definitely see you on the flip side. Oh, look at that. $332 in September 1st. So the end of August, we got $332. Man, that's crazy, man. Yeah. I gotta get that up to 1,000. That's the goal. Gotta get it to 1,000. All right. So I can have 1,000 a month. That means 12,000 a year. That's crazy. Anyway, the goal to get to 1K per day as part of my overall plan. This one has to have at least a $11,000 to $15,000 deposit working at all times, right? So that's something that I'm really looking forward to, is getting it to that level. Right now, I'm still not like, all over this platform like I should be, because I have, obviously I have investments other places, but yeah, next time I'll show you. It's gonna work out really well. I already have a plan in place, taking care of some things right now that I've been wanting to do for a while. And after that, it's on. It is on. All right, peace. Have a good day. Have a good year. Have a great life. Join me in this cool savings account called DHF, Decentralized Hedge Fund, blockchain and AI at its finest. Until next time, peace. I'm out.